Welcome to Saturday. It's 3:51 in the afternoon. Typical Saturday. Fixing a bunch of shit over there at grandparents' house. Went through their glove boxes, actually, kind of checking to see that they had the proper registration and insurance information should there be an accident or they get pulled over for going 20 in a 60 or something like that. And I didn't find anything. No, that's not true. All the information they had in there dated back to about 2010. The Genesis is a 2012 and it did have 2012 registration in there. Nothing newer than that. So I got to go through all the paperwork inside, find the insurance ID cards and get them in the correct vehicles. Probably a good thing I caught that because he did not.
Don't need nothing but a good time.
Brought the patio furniture out on their deck in the back, put the stuff that goes on the front porch, cleaned up all the glass windows and the doors out front. It was cloudy and nasty this morning. The roads were wet, so I took the 330. It's beautiful now, about 56. Leaves are starting to pop. Nice blue skies. Got all the yards mowed once now, so they all look pretty good. That's next on the docket. Still have to de-leaf this corner out here and those pines that make my hands turn red. All of this really through here is done. I do need to put 2 small bushes in the ground there. This is all done to the front door, and then the front door over to that big red bush there, and then from that over to the end needs to be done. So really we're making good progress. My mom's cut these things back, so they won't grow until you cut all the old dead growth off, so they're start growing now. We've got to get some mulch in here, get those bushes planted, and then we're going to be in good shape. I do need to trim this tree back though. It's touching the house, so I'm going to have to get some clippers out here, get a ladder up there and trim that up. And this thing, I'm really hoping it comes back because it doesn't look like it wants to, at least not yet. Since the M5 is going to be in the shop Monday through Friday, 3:30 is going to get the garage, and if I can find the time, the weather looks like it's going to be look, it'll permit a cleanup and detailing that it desperately needs. I washed it before I went to California in March. It's been, oh man, it's been a solid month now. It's been 5 weeks, so it really needs to be cleaned up. I need to get some wax on all the wheels and polish off all the brake dust that has worked its way into the clear. And then the interior's nasty too. It's locked, but there's like salt on the carpets and the mats need to be cleaned up and the leather really should be conditioned. It needs a full detail pretty desperately, and an oil change. So that's going to be my goal for the week with the 330. Since the M5 will be in the shop, then it comes back. We got to put the mirrors on, get it over to Lyric to diagnose the tick, see if there's anything else up with the car. The exhaust, I don't think I mentioned this in the video, I don't remember. Got an email from, is it Bimmerzone, where I ordered the exhaust for the M5? Shipped out of Eisenman, Germany, en route to Eisenman, North America. Then once Eisenman, North America gets it, they're going to ship it to me, and then I'll get a tracking number. So they said about 4 weeks for production and then 2 weeks for delivery. It's been about 4 weeks and 2 days since I ordered it. So they're pretty well on time. I don't think it'll take a full 2 weeks because they said they were going to air ship it to the States. That was Wednesday or Thursday, so it should be in the country by now. Might have to go through some customs for a couple days, and then I don't know where Eisenman, North America is. I would be willing to make a bet that it's in New Jersey. And Jersey to here, even like UPS ground, shouldn't be more than 2 or 3 days. Razvan's coming over. We're going to play with the 540. It does have the trifecta. I may or may not start pulling wheel speed sensors, and I don't even know what a wheel speed sensor looks like. I've seen where it plugs into the back of the hub, but when you take it out, I have no idea what to expect. If it looks like an oxygen sensor, or I don't know. But if there's a way to clean those, I think we're going to try by cleaning all of them. If that doesn't work, maybe we'll buy one and just replace the front right. Fixed, no, front left. Fixed, no, rear left. Fixed, no, rear right. And just go at it methodically. Or it could be an ABS module, but I really hope that's not the case. Car was pretty well taken care of and not driven too hard, so I don't know if that has any bearing on ABS module failure, but hopefully it does, and hopefully it's not ruined. Okay, so we worked on the 540 for a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours. Ended up replacing the coolant drain plug. All of the fluid leaking out of the radiator was down at the drain plug. So obviously it's either the plug or something above it trickling down. We did that, unfortunately, started the car back up, warmed it up, and it was leaking more than ever. So we're thinking the old drain plug had kind of a worn out loose gasket on it, so it was probably leaking a little bit from there. But then putting the new drain plug in tightened that up, pressure increased, and it started leaking from the other source, which we then found. after the drain plug was in. It's a crack in the, what did Kenan call it, diversion tank or something like that on the side of the radiator on the driver's side. So it's leaking from there. We saw bubbles. So to me, that means it needs a new radiator. Previous owner said a new one was put in 2011. If it's an aftermarket one, that's probably about as long as they last. They don't have a real good lifetime. The M5 got a new radiator in 2011 with the OEM one. I've never seen that car leak a drop of coolant anywhere. So I'm thinking we're just going to have to find the OE, the Bear radiator, drop one of those in there. It should be good to go. Also pulled out the 2 front wheel speed sensors, cleaned those up, put it back in. The lights didn't come on for the first few seconds, but then they did. They had brake DSC and ABS lights. So maybe one of those is bad. I don't have the diagnostic software. I need a Windows machine. I need a USB to OBD2 cable, and then the OBD2 to the under the hood adapter to work on the 540. So that's where I've spent the last couple hours. Set up a virtual machine of Windows 7 Pro x86. Bobby sent me INPA or whatever that software is. He's going to teach me how to install it and use it at a basic level to run some diagnostics on the ABS module and see what the reported codes are. Ordered the cables on eBay. They were pretty cheap. Should have those in a few days. Hopefully we'll get to the bottom of it in a week and see if it would need an ABS module rebuild or one or more wheel speed sensors. So I guess it was progressive in that sense. But anyways, that was most of the afternoon. Battery's still good. Came back inside, had dinner, hung out, watched some YouTube for a little bit, did some emails. Then I caught the last quarter of the Chicago Bulls Milwaukee Bucks. What a game. Bucks won by 2 points. Shot that went in about a tenth of a second before the final buzzer rang off. Don't remember who shot the ball, but man, it was good. So Chicago's 2-1, 3-1 right now. I think that was game 3. I don't know, but they did lose. Then I watched the Golden State Warriors play the New Orleans Pelicans. Warriors, they're pretty much unstoppable. I mean, I would bet $20 they're going to win the championship this year. Steph Curry and everybody over there, they're just phenomenal. Then I watched Lost, finished House of Cards Season 3. That's interesting. Didn't really see that coming until the last couple episodes, but yeah, I'm excited for Season 4, which probably won't come out now for about a year. Anyways, we're approaching 2 o'clock, so I need to go and get a shower and wrap things up, get the vlog up. Tomorrow there's a game, Cavaliers game at 1, playing Boston again. If we win that, we're 4-0, so that'll be the end of the first round. If we lose, then we've got to play another couple games. But that's where we stand. So tomorrow's Sunday, I'm going to watch that game. M5 goes in Monday, so I got to pull the rear bumper on that tomorrow. I'll put it somewhere safe and dry for the week, and we'll go from there. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow on Sunday. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. Good night.